Hey, Pisces, intuitive soul coach here with your August 2023 monthly reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, Pisces, the key themes showing up for you in the month of August. You have law of attraction, you have healing, and you also have milestones. So this is a really powerful combination, especially with that 8-8 Lionsgate portal. You're growing, you're advancing. Now there were cards, partner cards, companion cards that did come out with the healing and with the milestones to give us a better look into what it is that you're healing. Now you also have ascension. So what I'm getting here is some of you have been on this healing path for quite some time, whether it's healing from a situation that really hurt your heart. It could be financial healing, emotional healing, physical healing, whatever this is here for you. You're actually seeing growth in the month of August. You're seeing growth by how you react, how you respond, how you look, if this is physical as well. So I absolutely feel like you are growing, you're healing, you're evolving. And August is a really powerful month to focus on what you want to see grow. You also have the milestones. Now, behind milestones, the companion card that came out was soul lessons. So a lot of you have learned very valuable lessons. You've learned a lot about yourself, about other people. This talks about past life energies. It could have even been a karmic cycle or a karmic situation or a relationship that you were in, but there's some sort of victory coming in here for you. Now, some of you could even be getting a promotion. You could be meeting someone. Others of you, you've completed and finished up a cycle in your life, and now you're able to move on. But there is some sort of choice, some sort of decision, and it's up to you to move forward within that decision. No one else can make that for you. So let's dive back here into law of attraction. This is all about manifestation. It's about positive affirmations, focusing on what you want to grow. I love that it says here vision boards and magnetic energy, because that Lionsgate portal on August 8th is activating a lot of our wishes, our dreams, our goals. It's putting those things to fruition, taking the next step. So whatever it is that you've been contemplating, or maybe even trying to hide underneath the rug, those things are coming out. Sometimes it can be a challenging time as well, because if we're not on par with our soul's purpose, or there's some sort of misalignment or disconnect, it can feel a little bit challenging, because it shakes up what is not working in our lives to bring to us what is in our true alignment. So focus on that abundant mindset regardless of what is going on around you. I feel like you will, Pisces, because again, the healing energy mixed with ascension is huge. Now you have the healing here. Some of you may have been in recovery. It could have been rehab. For others of you, maybe you had to wear a cast, or you were working on healing emotionally, physically, mentally, or spiritually. You're going to see a lot of soul advancement, personal growth. Some of you have this heightened sense of awareness of your surroundings, of the energy of others. That is a gift that a lot of you have, is not just empathy, but you're able to really feel and tune into all the energies around you. Sometimes that can feel a little bit overwhelming, because there may have been a time in your life where you felt numb, right? You felt numb to the emotions, or numb to other people's thoughts, feelings, pain, because there was so much going on within your own self. But now you've opened the door, and sometimes it feels like you've opened Pandora's box, I'm sure. But what's happening here is you have these beautiful gifts that you are integrating into your life, either your personal life, your professional life, or both. But I love the healing with the ascension coming in. So kudos to you. A lot of you already know that you've been ascending and your soul has been advancing. For others of you, you're absolutely getting the proof in the month of August. And I just heard here, the proof is in the pudding. So something beautiful is coming out of something that may have been challenging or difficult. Now, Pisces, you have milestones with soul lessons. So I absolutely, again, sense that something that may have been a little bit difficult, karmic, right? Past life. Some of you had to go through a lesson to teach you, right? Strength. You've had to overcome some of your biggest challenges, your greatest weaknesses as well, and really find that strength within you to keep on going, to keep on learning, to keep on trucking, as they say. But you have milestones showing up here. Okay, thank you. They're giving me, is someone a truck driver as well? As I said, keep on trucking. They showed me the semi. So I feel like there could be someone that maybe works over the road. It could be you. It could be a partner. Maybe you're contemplating traveling more, or maybe you don't want to travel as much. Please take that as it resonates. Whatever this is here for you, there's success. This is the final card. Milestones is your key theme. So this is about promoting yourself, promotions where other people are recognizing you. There could be some sort of ceremony, reward, victory, accomplishment. I'm getting that there could be a move, retirement. There's something really big here that you've been working hard towards. Let's dive into the tarot here for you. Now, you start off with the Nine of Wands and the Two of Cups. Some of you did feel a little bit drained. There was an energy here of, I feel defeated, right? How can I move forward? But what's happening here is you are healing through a situation, because with any of the cards in tarot, there's a lower vibrational frequency and a higher vibrational frequency. Wherever you are at is completely up to you. That's why I read intuitively, and I try to share the energies of all the frequencies here. But we have here the Nine of Wands and the Two of Cups. So some of you may have needed to take a step back from a partnership, from a job, from something that was quite challenging, in order for you to have a new perspective. Because both of these cards did show up in reverse, and the reversals are about disconnecting. Two of Cups can be about unrequited love, maybe feeling like you're not able to move forward at this time. You may have felt rejected, or you're just focusing on healing some past trauma that really, it brought you to your knees, even with the Nine of Wands. But the Nine of Wands is about you being that warrior. Even though you're wounded, even though you have these scars, Pisces, you are a damn warrior. You have that push, that determination, that motivation to keep on going. I also sense that you have loved ones that are cheering you on. Your soul tribe, your spiritual tribe, you have that support to keep on going and move in a direction that is in alignment with what it is that you truly seek and desire. So Two of Cups in the higher frequency is about attracting that perfect partnership that is part of what you want and you need to experience, right? That's why you have the law of attraction showing up here as your key theme. Because how you are moving forward, again, if you're not living within your integrity, within your soul's truth, if there's something that you may want to just kind of put under the rug and maybe not deal with it, well, get ready, Pisces, because there's going to be things that are showing up for you where you're being guided to not hide from it, not shove it to the corner, right? This is something where you're being asked to reflect, go inward, and gain introspection in order for you to move forward in a new abundant direction. And I see milestones coming in here. So I sense that whatever decision you decide to make in your life, and this could be a big one, it could be something minor, it could be big, right? It could be as simple as, do I let family stay at my house, or do I have them rent an Airbnb? Or it could be as major as, do we move across the country, or do we stay in our home for a few more years? Whatever this is here for you, make sure that you are living within your truth and integrity and what feels, not just what feels best, but what you know is best for you. Because sometimes we make decisions based on what we think other people want or what is best for them. And there's some sort of compromise and healthy boundary coming in where you need to do what is best for you. And some of you have a hard time with that because you feel it's selfish. Like you have to put everyone else on the front burner and yourself on the back burner. I feel like that energy is switching up here for you. Now you have the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Wands. I like when the Nine of Swords shows up in reverse because it means that you are accepting something of the past in order to move forward with confidence. Seven of Wands, she's fierce, but she had to go through maybe a little bit of that healing. Dark night of the soul. She went through some challenges, obstacles, rejection, sleepless nights, difficult decisions, a lot of tears. Nine of Swords can be about reliving the past, right? Nightmares even. What keeps you up awake at night? I feel like you're releasing and letting go of whatever you felt defeated on, and you're saying, I'm going to choose to move in a direction that is in more alignment, right? Because it's been such a challenge. Maybe it was a karmic cycle, but I feel a lot of you Pisces have learned the lesson. You don't need to go back. And that's what the Nine of Swords is reminding you. You've learned the lesson. You now can accept it and move forward with confidence, because the Seven of Wands, she's kicking butt and taking names, right? She's all in. She's determined to stick to those choices, to stick to her goals, to come out on top, to hit these milestones, to ascend, to attract what it is that she wants in her life. This Seven of Wands, she stands up for her beliefs. She defends herself in the face of adversity, right? She protects her beliefs. She protects her integrity. She's willing to go the distance and non-conform. And I feel like this is what you have been challenged to grow into and learn more, to put yourself first, right? Seven of Wands. In the past, you may have been easily offended. You may have felt defensive or defenseless. You may have had your guard up so much that it was just resistance after resistance. It felt like you were always attracting someone who was in that fight or flight. Seven of Wands energy here can be like you're walking on eggshells at times, or you feel the pressure coming in from all angles. That's what you're releasing. You don't want to live life like that. No one does. Now, moving into the near future, towards mid to end of August, you have the Knight of Cups and the Eight of Coins. Beautiful. There's the flowing attraction, literally. So you have the Two of Cups, which can be about coming together in attraction, but because it shows up in reverse, there's something you're disconnecting to, or from, you're disconnecting from. You're accepting a situation for what it was or what it is, and it's allowing you to stand in your power, which is beautiful. And because you're willing to do that, because that's the choice that you're making for yourself, now you're able to see the flowing attraction. Now you're able to see opportunities coming to you, and they're going to come quite quickly, I feel, as well. The Knight of Cups is an energy of love, right? It's that energy of being in love with the idea of love. For some of you, it's loving what it is that you do to make a living. For others of you, it is being in that partnership, that connection that's really romantic, that feels blissful as well. Knight of Cups is about letting go of those interruptions, or letting go of someone who maybe is a little bit in and out or feels disconnected. You may have felt like you had to separate yourself from someone who was just disconnected from their emotions. And in order for you to live a life of more bliss, more heart-centered energies, I feel like you have to disconnect or accept a situation, whether it was an argument, whether it was a fight, whether it was a full-on separation, divorce, split. It could be leaving a job as well, or disconnecting from what other people think of you, right? Their projections, their beliefs. That's what you're getting rid of or disconnecting from. It doesn't mean that they don't exist, but you're not letting them take control of your thoughts, your beliefs. So you don't shy, or timidly move back and say, well, okay, you can stay with me, family, for, months on end, even though I'm cooking and cleaning and taking care of a million people and working, and, I'll just put my own health on the back burner. You're not doing that any longer, Pisces. You are doing you, which is beautiful. You've learned some lessons here. Eight of Coins. This is about mastery, self-mastery, continuing each and every day to be a better version of ourselves, better than we were yesterday. That's all we can do, right? This is about acquiring expertise, because some of you, there was a lot of challenges, a lot of problems. Someone may not have had the tools or felt like they had the resources or the knowledge that could equip them for success. This is about learning and growing and evolving. And I love the illustration in this card here, because you see the hand being offered the staff here. So something is being offered to you, because I feel like you've learned what you've needed to learn in order to step up, be the leader, make a choice, go forward. So you have this fork in the road card. showing up. So there is a choice for you to move in a new direction. And I feel like you have all of the smarts, the intelligence, the heart, the love, the brain. You have everything behind you, backing you up to make the choices that are in your highest good. And that's what you need to know here. Eights are about strength. They're about power. They're about speed as well. And this Eight of Coins showing up is saying, this is about you dedicating yourself to your craft, your relationship with self, with others. This is about awareness, and it's actually coming in because you have the ascension. You have the healing here. So some of you are choosing to heal, whatever that may look like for you. And in order to heal, you must work on this acceptance piece, accepting a situation for what it is. And I feel like you're going to actually attract what it is that you truly desire. I'm loving this for you, Pisces, but it hasn't been always easy for you. When it comes to love, you have reconciliation, you have let your friends help you, forgiving and learning, and you have worth waiting for. So some of you may be reconciling with a family member, with someone that you've had a falling out with. It could be a lover. For others of you, I'm getting that this could even be a connection of work as well. So it could be a work friend that you haven't talked to for quite some time, or someone that may have left the workplace or workforce that you worked for. You may be seeing them going out for a drinks or a dinner. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Now, some of you may have dreamed about this person, or you've thought about them, because Pisces, you're highly intuitive. You're an emotional water sign. You're highly empathic and you're highly intuitive. So yes, you may have already known that this person was going to show up for you this month or in the month of August. For others of you, it may be a surprise, but I feel like it's somewhat of a pleasant surprise because something has been learned, or you're able to learn from each other, share with each other. It could be a friend as well, because it says let your friends help you. There could be a friend from the past coming in that reaches out. It says ask for and accept support from others. That could be this reconciliation as well. Maybe you don't want to reconciliate with anyone from the past, but the friends can help you here heal from a past person is what I'm getting as well. Forgiving and learning. That is part of the healing. That's part of the ascension process. When we stay in the lower frequencies, when we stay and hold those lower emotions such as shame, blame, guilt, bitterness, anger, resentment, fears, when we hang on to those religiously at times, it can prohibit us from moving forward on our healing path, right? It can stop us in our tracks. So it says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. And that's what we see here with the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Swords. So yes, you have a couple of nines here, but there's a completion. There's some sort of victory won here, or an accomplishment, but it may leave you in a little bit of solitude for a bit, a little bit of that reflection, but it's a victory here that you know that you've made the right choice. Great love is worth waiting for, Pisces. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So for some of you, maybe you've been single for quite some time. Perhaps you've been continuously working on your relationship. There's something here that will be worth it. For others of you, definitely divine timing, because I'm getting a little bit of impatience here. But August, there's going to be a lot of shifts personally, internally, and you'll start to see it flow. I see towards the end of the month, even September, October, very, very, I'm getting the word delicious. Maybe there's something with food, maybe a food event, or maybe you're hosting a party with food, but very delicious times ahead. So I like this for you. Let's take a look at career, money, wealth, and abundance. You have the feather, you have the spiral, and you have the pendulum. Okay, thank you. I'm getting the name here, Jim, Jimmy. Please take it as it resonates. Maybe it's a restaurant as well, Jimmy. We have here pendulum. Something may have been fluctuating, and whenever I do get the pendulum here, this is about, again, making a choice. So some of you are choosing, do I stay in this profession or in this line of work? Do I change up my business routine? Do I come up with a new strategy? What is this you are doing? I feel like whatever it is that you are focusing on will grow, but you have some brilliant ideas coming in. I do sense here that With the spiral, it says promotion or it says revisiting a job. Again, there could be someone of the past, maybe a past employer that offers you a position back at their company, or it could be a friend that you meet with that says, hey, Pisces, I really love your work. We could use you at this time. Maybe you take on part-time, but I do feel here that you're climbing up the ladder after things feeling like they're spiraling due to maybe the economy, due to politics, due to COVID, whatever this is here for you. It could have been a job. They're showing me there may have been a company that let go a lot of people, or they could have downsized. Thank you. There's something here with downsizing, but I'm getting here because you have this spiral that there's an upward trend for having new people come back on board, or it could be that you are looking to become self-employed, or you are self-employed, but there's a big trend in what it is that you do. Perhaps you are, you know, a YouTube reader. You see that there's millions of maybe not millions, but a lot of YouTube readers out there on, on YouTube, a lot of tarot readers. So maybe you're thinking, well, the market's saturated. You have your own unique gifts. And regardless of how many people are out there doing it, I feel like it's important that you do it from the heart, not because it's a trend at this time. So you're definitely revisiting a situation of the past that maybe you put on the back burner. There's connections here. There's definitely this energy of moving forward in whatever it is that you do, as long as it's coming from this place of the heart. It's coming from soul purpose, because whatever you are doing, if it's not aligned with what you truly seek and desire, you may see things feeling like they're spiraling out of control, but it's really to put you back on course with what your soul seeks and desires. Now you have the feather card showing up here as well. This is all about abundance. It is about easy money, divine intervention. Some of you are even traveling in the month of August, or you're preparing to travel for maybe a trip towards the end of the year. I feel like you're still a little bit back and forth, wavering. I also heard wellness retreat. Some of you may be taking a retreat. I'm also seeing springs. So it could be hot springs as well. Maybe you live in an area where there's hot springs, or you're heading to the hot springs as well. Whenever the feather comes through, I get the phrase, work smarter, not harder. So you're being guided here to work maybe a little bit less, but put your heart and soul into what it is that you do. So you don't feel like you're running around like a chicken with your head cut off, not quite sure, hoping that something sticks, because you're throwing 10% over here, 10% over there, and over there, and it feels a little bit scattered. I do sense here that working less, but working really good on those things that you are working towards. Now, messages from your higher self. This is what your higher self wants you to know at this time. I recommend, if you are taking notes, or maybe jot this down or go back and re-listen to this part. What can you burn, Pisces? Burn it all. The ugly lies, the pain, the shame, the criticism, the images that run through your head, the reminders of what you did wrong, and the proof that you are not enough. Burn, baby, burn. Your soul is calling, and it's time for a rebirth. You, Pisces, are like the phoenix rising from the ashes, no longer attached to the past. Beautiful. And we have that in your reading here as well. You are free. Your wings are ready. Use them. Today's soul action. Make the choice that you will no longer let the past define you. Pick up your pen. What will your next chapter look like? Beautiful. I'm loving this, because again, it literally says here in the Nine of Swords, accepting past trauma. You're accepting it. You're not letting it take hold or precedence over your life any longer. Next you have, am I getting enough rest to restore my energy and fully show up to my life? You are the asset. This body is your vehicle. Notice how your body is feeling, how much sleep you are getting, and what you can do to help your body rest. Today's soul action, take a bath, put on some lavender essential oil, and go to bed ridiculously early, or give yourself a timeout today. Notice your body thanking you. Today's mantra, the more I give myself permission to rest, the more I can contribute. Yes, yes, yes. And that goes with the feather energy of working smarter, not harder. Schedule some downtime, right? Put it on your schedule to get that massage, to have lunch with that friend that you've been meaning to catch up with, to go for a walk at the park. Even if you work a 9 to 5 job, get outside if you can. Take your lunch break near the park, or, spend some time in nature. This is about you just getting that downtime. If you want to take a nap during your lunch period, close your door and just put your head on your desk and take that 15-minute nap. You have the opportunity here for downtime, even if it feels like there is not enough time. You need to get that rest. And that goes hand in hand as well with the Nine of Swords. That can help you heal even quicker. And for some of you, because you've been healing, maybe you needed a lot of sleep in the past. This is about you catching up on that and fully showing up and giving your all, giving it your all. You're all in here with the Seven of Wands. All right, at this time, Pisces, we're going to do an exercise to help you open that third eye chakra, and we're going to get messages from your spirit animals. Now, Pisces, if you can, just take a moment. Take a nice deep belly breath in from the solar plexus chakra. Hold it for as long as you can and release through the mouth. One more deep breath in from the solar plexus chakra. Hold it for as long as you can. And as you release, Pisces, I want you to close your eyes and focus on that third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows. And I want you to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now, this could be an animal that flies high in the sky, or maybe even swims deep in the sea. This animal could be wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. It could be an animal that's recently crossed over the Rainbow Bridge, or maybe crossed your path in the great outdoors. There is no right or wrong answer, Pisces. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is drop your power animal in the comment section box below, and I personally will enter you into that giveaway where I draw one lucky winner around the first of each month and post right back here on the channel. So please make sure you've hit that subscribe and bell button so you don't miss that notification. All right, your first animal out here, Pisces, is the brown bear spirit. It says take time out. We just talked about that. Take a little bit of time out to rest, to restore, to show up. It could be a wonderful month to take a vacation. And maybe the wellness retreat that I'm getting here is about you going someplace either on your own with your family, or just experiencing more of that nature energy, more of the Mother Earth vibes. Take time out. Next, you have mouse spirit. Tend to the small things. There are some things that, again, that maybe you've pushed underneath the rug, or maybe you didn't want to look at this time. There are things coming up for you to take a look at. So tend to those small things. Get some rest, of course, but I feel like you'll be able to fully show up and make more headway, more progress on these small things that are actually baby steps that are going to lead to big instrumental steps for you. So tend to the small things. Clear out the clutter. Go through the drawers. Clean your car, clean out the fridge. Do those things that maybe help you feel more organized, because that can actually help you declutter as well, declutter things in the mind. Next, we have owl, and this is what I was seeing here in my third eye. The owl is about you being able to see clearly and make the decisions based on what you know to be true for you. It's card 43. Some of you may be 43 years old or 40. You may be born on the 9th or the 6th. And your final animal message here is from the beaver spirit, and it says you're going to lay this solid foundation. A lot of you have already laid this. It's also card 6. That's the lover's energy. So there could be a very important choice to make in matters of the heart. Some of you may be dealing with a Gemini. This can be soul contracts. It can be making balanced decisions that are going to help you build and lay that solid foundation. So again, beaver, brown bear, mouse, and owl. Beautiful. Now, last but not least here, Pisces, from the Mystical Shaman Oracle, you have the corn card. So there could be a significant change in your world. It's also card 10. That 10 in tarot is the Wheel of Fortune, and there could be some sort of 10-year cycle that is coming to an end as well. For others of you, if you have been going through this healing process for quite some time, I feel like there's a big turnaround here for you. Now, corn represents the mother of sustenance and tangible abundance. This symbol represents material prosperity in the world of form that provides stability and sustenance to many. There is more than enough. The medicine here, I'm going to read to you the invitation, which is the higher frequency vibrations of this card, and then the medicine, which is the lower frequency. So wherever you're at on that spectrum here, please take it as it resonates, but you'll get to the higher end if you're feeling the medicine more so. So this is the medicine. Beware of shortcuts to your dreams or a fast track being offered to you now. Be especially mindful of your feelings of entitlement or an expectation to get something for nothing. This is a time for gratitude, perseverance, and humility. Be prepared to work towards your goals and plant the seeds of your intentions consciously and respectfully. Release any insecure thoughts of scarcity, feeling that there is not enough, or worry that someone else could take what is yours. Know that the universe will always provide, but you must be in a relationship with it in order to receive. You will reap what you sow. Take heart, even if you didn't plant well and have conjured up the illusion of a drought, there is always a new season to begin again. Powerful here. Now, the invitation, which is what a lot of you are absolutely going to hit. You have the milestone card, you have the ascension. So this is going to resonate for a lot of you that already see this victory. And for those of you that haven't seen it yet, it is coming. You planted a beautiful field of dreams and you've worked hard. Even in moments when you were losing faith, you continued. Now the spirit of the corn comes to honor this and show you a bountiful harvest. This is the time to reap the rewards of hard work and trust. Whether those rewards are financial or the kind of prosperity measured in quality rather than quantity. We just talked about this for you, Pisces. You are so blessed when the symbol appears. Don't forget to share your good fortune. Beautiful energy here, and that's what I'm sensing. So some of you, you're still feeling a little bit of the, again, defeat. You feel like your dreams, you're working for nothing or they'll never pay off. They absolutely will. For others of you, the blessings are rolling in. You're seeing that your hard work has paid off because you have laid that solid foundation. For those of you that feel like you're still struggling and maybe that corn is only knee high at this time, don't worry because it's showing up here. It's going to bloom anytime now. So trust that these blessings are coming your way. Trust that there's plenty to go around. Trust that you have the resources and the abundance that is showing up in physical form all around you. This may show up as a new job, new income source, new opportunity, an affordable place to live that you can buy, that you can rent. Whatever this is here for you, you're going to see major growth. I love this. This is what I have for you, Pisces. I hope this resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channel messages out there and certainly helps the channel grow. If you are vibing with the energy and you haven't already hit that subscribe and bell button, please do so. And again, I would love to see those power animals in the comment section box below. I do read each and every one of them, and I will enter everyone into the free monthly reading giveaway that does drop their power animal below. Thank you again so much for being here, Pisces, and spending your precious time and energy here with me today. Lots of love.